G'day, Greg from Raine and Horne, and today I'm catching up with David Weeks from Weeks Accounting and Advisory. And I thought I'd catch up with David today to talk about the new legislation that was introduced by the federal government on the 1st of July, which is in regards to downsizing in the over 65s. Welcome, David.
Good morning, Greg. How are you?
I wanted to catch up today, David, and talk about the new legislation. But first of all, we probably should let people know that the information we're going to talk about today is general in nature, and that everybody should consider their own circumstances and speak with their own financial advisors.
Yeah, most definitely, Greg. This session's just a little bit of a heads up, so just to give you an idea of what's involved, so you can do some further exploration.
In a nutshell, probably being legislation, you probably can't really nutshell it, but what's the basics of this new legislation? Obviously, there's a downsizing incentive being put out by the federal government for the over 65s. How's it work?
It's a great incentive, I think, for people that are downsizing to have the opportunity to top up their super. You have to be 65 years or older. The legislation's effective from the 1st of July 2018. So, the contracts have to be signed after that date.
Yeah.
Is the purpose of that.
So how does it generally work? So obviously, someone goes and sells their house. So, my mum and dad, or your mum and dad, or whomever, nan and pop, whatever it might be, sells their house. So they've had their family home for however long they've had it, and they sell it. How does that work? Is it just, can they chuck all the money that they get from that super back in, or from the sale into the super, or is there limitations?
There's definitely limitations. They're fairly generous though, because unless you buy yourself, couples are allowed $300,000, well, individuals allowed $300,000. So that extrapolates out to a couple of $600,000, so $300,000 each. So there's a fair bit of scope to work with. It is limited to the proceeds from the sale of the home. So if you sell your home for $500,000, for example, well, you can either split that $250,000 each, or a combination of $300,000 and $200,000, depending on what other superannuation you might already have. It does go in as a tax-free component, so that's very important for estate planning particularly, because it can come out tax-free to beneficiaries as well.
Yeah, okay.
So there's a couple of things though. Your home has to be owned by you or your spouse for 10 years prior to the sale. And that ownership period is generally calculated from exchange date to exchange date. It has to be a home in Australia. It can't be a caravan or a boat, or a mobile, some other sort of mobile home. And it has to be your sole principal residence, so it has to be exempt from capital gains tax in the first instance, or partially exempt. If you've used part of your house for income producing purposes, you'll still be eligible, providing you've got a partial exemption for CGT on that. That's important.
Yeah. So generally people are pretty wary about, what's the kicker at the end of it. So is there a kicker at the end of it? Is there things that people need to be considering? If they put the $600,000 in, or $300,000, or whatever the amount might be, into the superannuation, when they go to take it out, is there tax implications then, or is there some way that they're reaching back into the pocket to get the money back?
Superannuation is a tax incentive for retirement savings. So having money in super, for me, in retirement, is better than having money outside super, depending on how much you've got, of course, and what other income and assets you've got. Because your superannuation income is going to be, for all intents and purposes, tax-free, so that's important. But there are limitations within your fund. There's a cap of $1.6 million. It doesn't affect everybody, but there are people that does affect. You've got your limitation on the $300,000, so obviously it's a one-off. If you sell your home, you can only do it once and take advantage of this opportunity. So the $300,000 sits at that level. If you sell your home for $500,000, as I mentioned before, well, obviously, depending what you need to do to have somewhere to live, you can fund that from other places and put your full amount in. So there's different strategies and things that could come up. So as I say, you really need to map out your own all your circumstances to decide what's going to be work for you, what's going to be best for you, and what's going to work for you.
Yeah. Okay. So if someone is out there over 65 and looking at the downside, so the basics must be the primary residential property.
Yes.
Yep. So up to $300,000 per owner, or per person.
Yes.
Yeah. That lives in the house.
Yep.
Ownership.
Owner and spouse.
Yep. And then,
or not.
And so there's some caps on $1.6 million to do with super.
Within your fund, yes. So there's a $1.6 million cap for pension phase. So again, that's why you need to check your specific circumstances. There's no, there may be alternatives if you're reaching that 1.6 cap, and then also you may have some restrictions on how much you know or how much you want to put in and then
Yeah. And one time only.
One only. That's it.
No dramas at all. That I think gives our consumers plenty of information, David. Thank you very much for your time. Is there anything else that you think we need to be talking about in regards to that, or do you think we've covered it?
Well, they're the basics. So there's a whole raft of legislation. So there's always picks and traps and those sorts of things. So it's important to make sure that you talk to somebody that's across that information and to make sure you get it right. But it's a great opportunity. I'll certainly be taking advantage of it in due course.
Yeah.
Not right now, but in a few years' time. And so, Greg, thank you, Greg.
Thank you, David. And consumers, please make sure you pop along and see someone like David from Weeks Accounting and Advisory Service, or your own financial advisor, and seek that professional opinion. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Greg. Cheers, everybody.